I put out a question the other day. It would be nice for us to all know. Yeah, use a camel. No, but Sandy Singh is trying to suggest something serious. If he say is a leopard, how are you going to use something totally not related to Guyana? Like, it makes sense. Use a lemonade cup, buddy. Use the lemonade man. You know the Kool-Aid man? Use the Kool-Aid man cup. Remember Kool-Aid? Use the Kool-Aid man cup. Yes, I'm live. I just came on. I just came out the interior, so now I get signal. Honestly, I remember I got signal all the time, but when you're in bush areas, you don't get the signal from the satellite. You gotta come out where the satellite can get for see when you're driving through jungle, dense jungle. Kool-Aid mascot. Kool-Aid man. Watch here, buddy. And this thing resembles Azadine. The Kool-Aid mascot. You could have used this. Kool-Aid Guyana. Watch. I can't make up these things. Azadine Mohammed, presidential candidate of Kool-Aid Guyana. You can't go wrong there. That encaptures everything we he's about. Kool-Aid Guyana, buddy. What's it? Don got a logo. Nobody now. GCOM can't stop you from using this logo. And it looks like Azadine. It looks like he. Yes, a Kool-Aid Guyana. I can't make up these things if I wanted to. So he bought Anog. Bought. Mark France recently, the last time he went to the US. Well, first thing, Mark France doesn't have a visa to lose. Mark France's visa expired last March and he hasn't renewed it since. Obviously, he's not going to take the risk to go back to sea. He's not going to get a visa. Right? I don't know if y'all know, but the guy, Mark France, who sell out his party to Azadine, I don't know if y'all know, is Jagdio brother-in-law. Y'all don't know that? Jagdio's daughters. This is the uncle. Mark France is the uncle. I don't know if they still see him as the uncle. Yes. Anand asking me what plan to do. What plan to do about Ano program? What plan to do about Ano program? Somebody asked me about Ano program. Which program? Now I start to do something with problem. My truck like it explode. The truck like nearly blow up. I see the man make a run. Like Muhammad said here was coming, right? We just started this explosion here for now. Somebody saying show we are wrong. You want a view of what he's seeing? Watch what he's seeing. He gone again with the fucking thing. That's what he's seeing. This is what he's looking at you. To the vast in the distance is mountains. This is what you're looking at. Yeah. So somebody asked me about annual program. What program? What program? One minute or somebody? I said like I gotta run from it. You gotta think of again. You say you get ear lock. The people on the live tell me for run when they hear the nice run, they think I blow up. Somebody said like Muhammad said, I said, nah man, the man know what's going on. He not there in there. You also have to fix the truck. Oh my God, involving thing we know about. Yeah, somebody asked me about Anok program? Which program? I don't talk about things in the past tense. So I could still give advice. I don't want association with them, but I could give advice. Rishma, Lynn, Saida and Mali. No. I just get a natural high. Me don't dep on nothing. If I dep on it, you gonna know. Imagine I was trying to jerk off, wake up in the morning with a sober head and jerking off in front of everybody and all them thing. Yes, as much as if I dep on Mali. You ain't want to see me on Mali. You ain't want to see me on Mali. You imagine I talking about Ganesh big hole and all them normal. No, you don't ever see people Mali. Never use cocaine, smoke weed a few times, used to drink a lot. Yes, but you ain't ever see me. People like me, Mali ain't working for me. I kid you not. You want to see somebody like me? Nicky Adams saying like it sounds like I already caught it, but what program? They used to have a program. I know they had a program on TBS. I didn't know. I didn't know. Cork Anthony Phillips is asking, really? Really? Yes, really, brother. You ain't want to see me drunk or hype or nothing. This is normal. You see the program like this, huh? You understand? You see the programs that by hollering and I dead sober this in the morning. I don't drink in the morning. All you see there is a sober head. You want to see me for Mali? You don't want to see me for Mali. I do a program in my bathroom, naked, bathing and live. They're sober. You don't want to see me on drugs? That's a very rabbit avatar. I'm try to suggest my insanity is Prince Charms. You got it. This is called conversation. Yeah, I got conversation again. Conversation depend on. Conversation. Prince Charles, bring your face close. Bring your face close. Open your mouth. Put out your tongue. Open your mouth. Come. You want to know the conversation? You got with that again. I read news. You got to come with your mouth open, put out your tongue. Like how that emoji there. Really got an emoji there? Your tongue out your mouth. You ever get a facial? Is a facial you're looking for the conversation? Fazial is like, oh my God, no. Our good Lord and Savior doesn't have such a wicked mind like mine. You understand? Pump station, everybody is a pump station. You ever had a facial? Y'all don't watch them. No, Prince, I ain't saying you're gay. That ain't mean we can't break your face. They ain't got nothing to do with gayness. It's water out pump station, nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with gayness. When we done breaking the face, you could go and make a report and say it was violated. Yeah, I said, no. You ain't thing, ain't got nothing to do with you. You could be straight in your face we going. If you peep it through, you right there, you there peep it through a keyhole watching at me. And it so happens you get some cum in your face. Right? You're gay, you ain't gotta be gay. You're the fast. Yes, sir, you're fast. Pump station. They just turn me out when they do that. This one trying with this truck here, like, I don't know what do the two of them. Yeah. Somebody say worthless. Worthless? Isn't that a natural thing? Critic, you looking comical. There's some kind of compliment or something. Sometimes I feel like a total jackass. He said he gave me a compliment. There's a compliment. They're looking comical. Like if I'm a comedian, I make people laugh and wherever you are, somebody. You ever rock your boat? You understand? Pray looking for it like. I could only imagine she will face with stuff. I could show things like that. But I don't let me go in Empire and say to me phone. Since I get these two new phones, I never go back Empire. I start watch porn and all. I used to watch videos and stuff. About a year now I come after them things because when the Americans looking and see you always doing some porn site pumping, they might deny me of it. But there's a perverted country, so they ain't really got no time with perverts. With people with weird sense of humor and them thing. Take off your program. Marilyn Gonzalez said, which program take off Kianja? Who is Kianja Boo? What y'all trying to confuse my mind? Abby Wilson said you are really a mental. I don't know who you really is with them spelling now. It's about, just drop the A. It's not a mental. Who's Kianja Boer? Somebody asked him about Kianja Boer on some program. Who is that? Don't know. Stop telling you. It might be mental truth. He's a madman with no sense. Is his whole fucking so much people in the country following the Kool-Aid man. Abby Wilson. Yeah. Abby, I concur. I agree with you. I've never professed to be anything else. I agree with you. You understand? But just don't got me label me down as no regular asshole. I might be the biggest asshole in Guyana. Yeah, I remember it's this asshole warning you about the Kool-Aid man. You understand? But on a serious note, my family run. As soon as the man buy out the Anok party, imagine the founders run and left the party. Anok party was founded just before 2020 by Ralph Ramkaran, Timothy Jonas were co-founders, and now due to democracy and how a democracy works, Mark France was able to rise to executive member of the party and now leader of the party. Mark France sold the party to Mohammed for money. This is a matter of fact. For money. The people who make the party, farm the party, run and left the party. Here was the funny thing. Mr. Ralph Ramkaran, senior counsel, could not wait to write up a formal resignation. The man go in the comments of a post that Royal Chance make and say, Mark France, I resign. It was so fast that the man in wait. Well, I get it for you. So again, y'all advise y'all presidential candidate. This is the ideal thing. The Kool-Aid man. Yeah, he lose the Jaguar, he could use the Kool-Aid man. And the Kool-Aid man looks like him. The Kool-Aid man. Right? This is what they're going for tell them about just now. What are they going to look for? Oh, this thing with you ever hear anybody resign in the comments? Imagine you being a founder of a party, a political party, that got a seat in parliament. And when you hear that your party choose to associate yourself with Mohammed, you resign through the comments. You ain't wait. This is a liar, you know. This is an attorney, senior counsel. This man was a member of the PPP. When he resigned the PPP, an executive member, not the leader of the PPP. When he resigned the PPP, no, Lily, it's not a WhatsApp group. It's not a WhatsApp group where see the thing. It's in Royal Comments. It's in Royal Comments the thing there, right? In Royal Comments, Royal post the buyout of the party of Anog. And in Royal Comments, Carlton Daniels, like you understand. You can't, listen to me, the man only a member. The man is a co-founder. The man make the party. You can't tell the man, oh, you pay dues and throw you out. When we campaigned, Ralph Ramcran was one of the people who put money into 2012. In 2020. I know you're trying to represent and make sense, but you ain't making focus. You don't even make sense in your life. But I still got here. Only yesterday, somebody asked me how he is. I said, no, he's a good, you get good joke out here. And what it does, it shows the mentality of the people who supports Muhammad. You understand? They never had a resignation through comments, but they can't make up these things. Look at this. Look at this. Hear it. And the man is the man misspelled. The man said guru morning, right? It's a misspell. It's missing. The man was so hurry for resign. For letting people know, no. Not me, buddy. Me neither in that. This is a man who lived his whole life, had issues with the PVP, left the PVP, but has maintained a level of character second to none. Timothy Jonas has come attack Arca in Timothy PVP. So Mark France. Took buyout. Because Mark France can't explain his reason for partnership with Muhammad. It's Joseph Daniels and Carlton Daniels. So one of the questions I'm asking the presidential candidate, and I notice media stain. Yeah, I notice media stain away from the presidential candidate, from asking questions and so. One the tangbor. One the driver. The driver. Jah Rastafari. Huh? You're driving them out now? You feel thing easy? Somebody drive the man truck, bring it up. No man, diesel truck don't care though. Diesel vehicle don't care though. The pump the amp on the end. Diesel don't operate, sir. Yeah. Wendy, no, he doesn't have an American visa. France doesn't have an American visa. His American visa expired last March, and he has not since renewed it. But he did go to America and collected his money. I understand. Because as the executive member of ANOG now and leader of the party, he sold the party out. Why the media don't ask Mohammed Maya say and I don't coalesce? He said no, he ain't coalescing. He bought the party. They ain't collating. He bought the party. Here in the statement they say ANOG comes on the win. Which party does come under which party? Who does come under? And I know how the Bidens think. He bought the party. This 4-inch. Huh? The next man is Timothy Jonas resign, right? Let me show you in the Facebook post. This source to inform that today I resign as a member of the new and united Guyanese. Them man even go into explanation for nothing. Them man even had time for explain. One man in the comments, the other man put a Facebook post. You understand what I'm going, eh? It's like you hear somebody breaking in your window or something. You even had time for, you got the phone here, you forget to call 911. You just type in 911 in the post and post it up. And the media has been bought out. If you notice, they are willing, news source them and so, they're willing to post things that are given to them. The union between Anog and Mohammed, nobody sit down and have a press conference to get the media there. They do it one day, hide, and then they issue a statement. Not for answer questions. You understand? One to the tiger, but torn leopard. These are questions building up. One to when you said, we will not collate. Where you come and say, no, I never said collate. I said collace, and it was a stool softener I was talking about. The Kool-Aid party, by. When with the Kool-Aid party? You know what we'll miss? You remember I had a problem with GBTI Bank? That they didn't give me an account. Remember I had a big problem with GBTI Bank? The issue did just start with me and Mommy. You forget resign, another PNC member guy. The man got bring up the song, another one bites the dust, but you can't even play the song because he will join in the PvP. You remember?
Just a friendly reminder, and I want you guys to stay safe out there. Peace out.
Yeah! Hey, I'd like you pull one for me there. I'm gonna play it for everybody. Here. This is one of my employees. Right? Here we now here. This message, watch it, is between me and he. So we got a group who we just being. This message is between me and he. So I'm gonna play the message for you guys, and I want you to tell me what is he referring to in the comments.
Good, great morning to you guys. This is Nike Hicks coming to you live on Monday, June 30th. Just dropping a friendly reminder that only 30 days are part of the month of June, and which means it's the end of the month. So again, just a friendly reminder, and I want you guys to stay safe out there. Peace out.
There's a message between me and he, right? And he's saying, you guys, right? Y'all get it, the message? Y'all understand as well? He did one? Eh? Tell me if y'all get it. If y'all don't get it, y'all really slow, buddy. Salary. You guys, he talking to some group. He talking direct to me. Lady. Oh, God. Nothing like when you got. Breaking news. Miami-Dade District Court has issued a sealed grand jury indictment against 5 individuals on the island. The group is a controversial candidate who is running for. That's how your song went is payday. Yeah. No, it's my bike. It's my bike. He knows. He got good stuff. We had hard days, We had days where it's been tough. Now hardly we got them days there anymore. We got good stuff. Fortunately now, we've been more hands-on with management and all them things. So we got good people. Esther Davis, good morning. A good great morning to you. So I want to tell you something about the banking system just now. Police bring with evidence that they get from the Americans. Yesterday, and remember. Ricky Shivnarayan, a good great morning to all who tune into the realest thing in the world. So I'm telling you, the banks. You know how hard is it to get a bank account now, right? When you put in money in the bank, they want to know what is your source of income. You see them people who don't care for a visa that go up on Mohammed candidate list. They also will not have a bank account. You ever tell you? They also will not have a bank account. There is no bank but take the risk of having people who knowingly associate with Mohammed got an activity with a bank account. The banks get open up to risk. So they got a set of different people looking at the candidate list. I didn't pay attention to it. But when I find out why I didn't get a loan, a bank account with GBTI, is because the risk that I would have opened them up to because of association with the Mohammeds. So when you collect your little cash grant, you can't even go and draw the money because you don't have a bank account. So Mark France ain't got a visa, and soon he will not have a bank account. And he's an active medical practitioner, by the way. He works at Georgetown Hospital. So I don't know how we can get paid, because them is paid through the bank. You gotta write a letter now. Wahab, we waited to see the candidate list. We waited to see the candidate list. We know what their supremacists is on the candidate list. And if there's a chance to be, or their supremacist might be the prime ministerial candidate. No. I'm not going to ask you about that. Let's see one. Oh, the thing I sent me? I started it, don't worry. I started it. I'll tell you. Yeah. Nobody in piecing together. So Guyanese stupid. Nobody in piecing together how deliberate these people learn how they can affect you. Remember the old man tell others, oh, you can't get problem for because you're there with me for lose your visa and she'll lose your visa. I want y'all notice something. You notice as the day father didn't come and said nothing but the uncle. The madman. The man mentally ill. The man that on depressants and that kind of thing. The madman was saying he can teach people how to make the Kool-Aid for poison Indian people. Yeah, that's what he said. The madman come and put a cuss in. But a Muslim brother was recognized and respected by the Muslim community. Guyanese worry me. Guyanese worry me. Something was brought to my attention and somebody reminded me about it the other day. As the father received a call from somebody about they parking something in the compound, in the people in compound. And little after Lola Dal start attacking people associated with like cussing them out, saying people coming behind sheep and killing sheep. And a set of crazy, I tell them report it and lock sheep, bubble ass, BBL ass up. You know they got stop and full the steady the 5 gallon can. The man take a 5 gallon bottle. The truck tank damage up, the man take a 5. Yo, sometimes. No, truck man gone. You can't hold it up, no, you can't, you gotta move for me. I can't come and sit down here next to the truck man. When I come down, this man, the man done ready for doing anything. You know, long the man do anything. The man come from tongue for do the thing. You gotta use you. But y'all wouldn't know. Right? But you gotta use a level of civility. When you, like me sit down here on a phone talking, you understand, drinking coffee, the man there's his last night tricks in the truck. Like I tell him, I stop now if I talk. No, you can't do that. I supposed to move from me. You understand? And that's wrong with most people. There may no time and place. Is soul protection. The Carlton, I know where you're referring to, buddy. I know where you're referring to there. I appreciate. You gotta give people respect. Here what you gotta do. You gotta respect the Guyanese people, no matter who they are and what the choice is, right? You gotta respect when people throw their belly and give up everything for a chance. So when I see the people like Mr. Mohammed, I see a man in the giddy wheelchair, they got a big confusion. He telling the man, who help you more? And he's come out and said, no, he's help out to the goodness he had. And then he said, I didn't have to do it, but I help you. He have to do it. He's president. Yeah, I see them. Yeah, let's watch them thing now. Them things show people character. And I remember, right away, I remember when Brian Max, the box they cook up out of the beggar man hand. When I go in here, people, it's not for blessing. I feel, and I tell y'all many times how I feel empowered to know. Lisa Allen, yeah, that's true. Here was the funny thing. This guy passed. The discussion is visa with you. Let me see what Carlton's saying. Carlton are trying to get social protection. Was a typo. Okay, bro. Okay. Social protection. No, but what we talking about? Carlton, what we talking about? What's social protection? Mommy, you want one other way? Huh? God, they want one of them. Now the model before is the wrong up one is the older model, right?
That's the FG60.
But that there,
That's the FG60.
and you set it up nice.
No. You see, brother?
I see a Land Cruiser there one like kind of want that. When you help people, no one should know.
That's the series before the 200.
That's my lineup for the candidate list social protection. Carlton, you got me today and get the one. You got Carlton talking something and I totally laugh. No, remember he know we talking, but how the pieces them come out, it got me totally last. No, this is not Mike Henry, this is not about Azadin Mohammed, this is about the Guyanese people who are going to be affected. It's not about Azadin Mohammed. Every day, Azadin Mohammed, 2 uncles in one day run where left he. He buy a party, the people them run away, who own the party, run away and left the party. Who create the party? Run away. Carlton, don't fuck with me this man. Our black is gone. Only yesterday I asked me why I'm black. I said, man, I left the man, he's got unitation. But how you code, you laugh, codes. I don't know, yeah. At least you're making up comments. And them girl Natasha, I'm going to see and like you, sorry for your Carlton. I know you're going through a lot. There's no banner when they're in a rated relationship, you know. Not like Carlton, they're in a rated relationship. You understand? He's sorting with what's going on in his life.
I don't think Natasha has taken the disability thing.
Natasha, you wouldn't feel sorry for a disabled person like Carlton? And girl said, nah. I apologize if you accost me. If you accost me, I deserve a critic. You know Muhammad and you know all his secrets. Businessman, little. Natasha, I'm not seeing his father saying anything. What your father gonna say? Oh Jesus, Natasha said left me name out your mouth. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just saying you all day in here, and Carlton is a comment man, and you is a comment girl, and yes, if someday somebody invite me, you know, out of a love scene come out of this thing is, and somebody invite me as a critic, we met one another, you know, husband and wife met on my program, I would be glad, right? I'm just saying. You understand? Yeah. And Carlton is a hustler. If you get a good woman, you get a little food feet and all them things, he might take differently. He's a hustler. Got a little 4-inch drudge and thing, yes, and walk back a little tail in, and he's a hustler. Big up from Essequibo, and you're lucky the girl's sorry for you. You lucky the girl's sorry for you. Carlton is a fucking ass, man. I say you're stupid. You're going to hook up with Muhammad. Now you abusing. I setting you, I hooking you up with the thing. You ever see Natasha? I hooking you up with the thing. You come now. I must offend you, buddy. I didn't know you're auntie, man. I didn't know, buddy. I didn't know. I sorry, man. I sorry. If I offend you by introducing you to a girl, I sorry. It's good for me. It could cost me, it's good for me. You understand? It's good for me. I hook up with a girl and I didn't realize this Guyanese and them kind of thing is turning you on. Somebody asked who's going to be the first lady. Raja Khan girl. The first lady for us, Raja Khan girl. Yeah. When Azadine, as the presidential candidate, Raja Khan girl, going to be first lady, and Raja Khan going to be the best man. Guyana going to be nice. Guyana going to be nice, nice, nice. I tell you. Guyana going to be nice. Uh-huh. You can't go wrong there. I said, ma'am, you know, so tell us about yourself, your background. And what will you do as first lady? Oh, I've done a lot in this country. I used to be with a drug lord. Now, I have a child for this psychopath and narcissist. And Guyana will become a narco state. Guyana will become a fucking narco state, buddy. Even if I want to left these people and don't tell them nothing, mommy, who gonna educate them? Who gonna be able to say here, you educated the people on a level? Because even the PPP going wrong, there's a part of the problem.
The problem is nobody's addressing it directly.
No, but even the PPP is a part of the problem because this man is supposed to be in jail. How you become a president? When I ask him, jag you, oh, the police, this. GRA, God couldn't seize the vehicle. He running behind the judicial system. I tried this. Come on. They want to see a president like me.
They're misinformed as to what the problem is. They think the problem is him. It's not him. It's the effect of him becoming anything.
He can't become nothing.
No, anything.
Mommy, my problem is not no. It is not even the effects because here what I tell you. You got 5 years, you got every election. If Guyana, here what I tell you. Anytime. Because remember the money where he thief and got, it was done with the first year cash grant. That's the first thing. So he money done. He run dry, he turn purple. Let me say he decide he gonna think the country. America start by the aisle. Exxon is off doing business stop with we. Venezuela start moving for the secret boat. We left stranded. Guyanese would go and heist he up and hand you over to the Americans. The stay. Guyanese are not patriotic, loyal. Like you understand, is me being here is a psychotic, patriotic kind of crazy thing, mad about me country and me people. You understand? Guyanese not like the man was telling you, yeah, buddy, we do this and this and that. And then I blah blah. Next thing everybody start duck and run and go and fucking. Nobody got time. You understand? This is not, and it's not might be Guyanese alone. The world has changed so much. The days of the Martin Luther Kings and real stand-up people. Because it's nice time. You understand? They got a piece of time. Like you used to be so depressed. No, you like depression used to be aimed at a woman. Partner, you ain't got a woman, you just got a phone. You could get a 40 woman. You understand? You could go watch video and do crazy shit. They got OnlyFans. You could watch any woman you want. Like you watching your neighbor wife, your neighbor is a rich man with a fancy girl. You could get a fancy girl for skin up in front of you for a little bob. Look at the obesity rate. People calculating, you know how much by some people fat? It's stress. Stress got them and they take it out in food and they turn fat. So there's so many options. You imagine the fat people come out and protesting? Where? When the police advance, you gotta run back. You ever see fat people protesting? Fat people got nice life. They ain't dying the scan. They ain't coming out for make no problem. When you got for fat and run and fall down. What is the story?
Listen to this story. Your message Irfan, your message me. Who assisted you?
Get from Irfan too.
Who assisted you more?
Good.
And it's not my duty to. Am I correct?
Hear the master?
It's not my duty.
It's his duty. It's duty to him.
But I still assisted him.
Listen to me.
You hear this? With my own. Irfan assisted with your money, taxpayers' money. Right? It's not my duty, brother.
Breaking news. The Trump administration.
You imagine helping people. You, this is the worst thing you could do, just like the father. Just like the father. You see the father ain't come out and say nothing about the brother. He can't come out and say nothing. Anytime he come out and say anything about the brothers, the Muslim community would circumcise them again. Carlton, Daniels, like tell you something. Not now me living nice, brother. Not now me living nice. My whole life I've been afforded opportunity. That's why I come out back and fight. I don't know what's your circumstance, but I see your demeanor. That's why when they said black, I said no, left Carlton. Me know where there's a circumstance, but you know why? Like I run your profile. And I see that you're there out there, you're hustling. I know the hustle with you, they're upon the hardships of the hustle. And I watching a man like you, and I calculating what got you the way you're there, because I know you hustle the dead under the PNC. One way you're ambitious, but you're smart. And you're looking for somebody for blame for your downfall. But you can't want soaking your dick all about the place. You can't want sporting. And again, me not accusing you. I just saying, if something wrong with you and there are shortcomings in your life, like me shortcomings in your life, I know exactly it's my responsibility. A lot of times, it's people around me that's got to be nudging me and go and do this, go and do that. Complacency. I used to be very, Martin. I used to be very complacent. I always letting things back for doing all. But when I watch at a man like you, I like Mark France, I know he's a lazy man, he take buyout. But when I watch at a man like you, I know I can't listen to me. It's my hustling. And he make it. But one of your problems is not realizing. First thing is, a man that blaming other people, he make no start. A man that blaming himself is halfway there. And a man that blames nobody is there already. Because what's it to blame about? Deal with the issue. A man like you is make your study. You say, oh, you study Carlton. No. Man like you. Because what people don't know, what people don't see pass, when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you just fighting for survival. But you ain't fighting with the country, you ain't fighting with the politics, you fighting with yourself. You fighting with yourself and your own demons. You understand? Because when I watch, when I calculate, When you're going to find out about a man like you got children. Whether you're taking care or you ain't taking care. No, Carlton, you there on the bandwagon because you feel you're entitled to more. You should get more. But me vibes with you because I'm telling you, my mindset or understanding of someone such as yourself. Remember, I don't know. I am suggesting. But when I watch at a man who taking care, first thing, don't be worried whether you're taking care of children or a wife. I watch the fact that you're taking care of yourself. You gotta watch a man and say, yo, although we get in an argument, the guy forgot a level of respect because you're taking care of yourself. You got Banaga you age and they won't buy mommy and waiting for mommy and daddy dead for take over their land and all them things. You got Banaga dep on them shipping though. Alec has never walked a day in his life. He don't know for run anything. The downfall of the Muhammad's empire started with when the father started giving Azadi Muhammad more control. Nobody paid attention to that. The Muhammads were being investigated for years now. You understand? Years. And nobody paid them no mind. Hello, good morning. Nobody paid them no mind. When he started with the guns and the pictures and the posting and the putting himself in Forbes magazine and everybody, because people didn't notice the father. The father brought attention to himself when he did a piece with Al Jazeera showing a box of gold. The Americans put it on the watch list right away and start making notes. And then they realize this man ain't got done and because he could wait. Remember, the world goes on. America's been looking at people. America has the experience of the world. They got history on the side. That's what they're looking at. You look at American news when they're analyzing things. What Trump is going to do next. What they did in Iraq. You got people constantly dissecting what has been done in the past and what will be better to do now. You look at that. Then they see this clown pose with a car, one Lamborghini, one Ferrari. Do you know them thing that is for prestigious things around the world? Lamborghini, you could count the Lamborghini dealership, know what's going on with the other Lamborghini dealership till in Iraq. Every Lamborghini, like how you got Toyota, people even know who got which Toyota. Or Nissan. There's so much people don't even know who got what. Or how much of the vehicle them up on the road. How they're churning them out. Lamborghini? Them man know well here that a Lamborghini, a yellow this, that if you go to Lamborghini stories, them videos, them man know which one they in, how much they in Germany, how much they in. Every Lamborghini. Every Ferrari is known by every other Ferrari owner in the world. It's such a small community. He put himself on the radar. Now I learned these things. Me and the man used to move. I learned these things after me realize he bringing negative idea in the midst of the military. He driving the Ferrari too. Bring attention. You imagine the Americans hold his Ferrari. He claims his sister one. Then bring the Ferrari and then make a big spectacle. Me and all them thing. The man will go up for the Ferrari, the mechanic will go up for the Ferrari, for check the Ferrari, he lose the visa. And when he come, he make a big spectacle and write a big long article. about getting the Ferrari and for truth. And man can ship it at different level. Them man can ship it at different level. All I'm saying, the Muhammad's family run and left them. Here with the uncle said, tomorrow we can play back all them video. When Muhammad buy the Anuk party, they run. Y'all ain't getting a message? But there's a Primus associate, she said she lose her visa. Y'all ain't get the message? Y'all ain't get the message yet. Well, when the candidates lose the bank account, because I tell you, no bank in Guyana and open it up themselves to them risk. Yeah? I wait to see on the 14th of the new month the candidates of the Kool-Aid party. In the meantime, y'all take care. Are you going hunting? I'm going hunting for lizard. they got special season for lizard. Yeah, take care. I wait to see the candidate list. Keep it real all the time. Keep an eye on the Kool-Aid party too.